Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you. Hey everybody, welcome to the House of the Princess, where we are 50% righteous and 50% ratchet. Of course, I am your host, Princess AV, and we want you to come in because today is going to be a kiki kind of day. Go get you a cool beverage, whether it be water, whether it be wine, whatever makes you feel fine. Go on and grab it so we can sit down here today and have a good time. Today is the Crown Jewels Day, and this is where we will sit here and look the Maryland people in the house and review the Housewives of Potomac. I'm going through a few of the comments as y'all coming in. I don't know when y'all say I'm talking to Nosy. I'm here. Thank you. Shouts out from Long Beach. I do like to hear where y'all from, but this tickled me. My brother Deb, go follow and subscribe to him. He's ready to be 50% ratchet, and he left his righteousness at home. So, hey, all of y'all. And while y'all coming in, as my good knight in shining armor said, was the first one in here, press the like button as you're ushering yourself into the seat. You know, just like when you go to church and you get your program on the way in, just sit there and get your like on, okay? Also, I want you to subscribe so that you can know about all of my beautiful content, all of my people, and you can follow them as well. Down at the bottom, I got the good cash apps. You don't just have to support me directly, but please support all of my people. They might need some gas money or something like that. I got a text right now asking me for some gas money. Damn. So thank y'all for the DMV people that's in the house. Come on in. I like to see y'all from everywhere. Detroit, that's down the street. North Carolina, where you at? Where you at? Thank you, cutie. Go follow California Cutie. That's another panelist. So hey, Cookie from Texas. Thank y'all for coming in. So now we just finna get live because this was a good show this week. And I think we're gonna have a few shady comments in here today. And I just love my people, and we with the shit. And so I hope that you tell your people to come on in here. Go call somebody, tell somebody that watches the show, come on in so we can have a good time. And I know it's a few people live, so y'all might be hopping back and forth, but as long as you hop into my friend's channel and come back on in, you're welcome. So first, without further ado, I am going to call on my good girlfriend, the queen of reads here on these YouTube streets. Miss Seanitra is in the house. Hey girl. Sis. How you doing? I ain't spoke to you today. I've been kind of busy.
Me too. I told you I just ran and got me 3 chicken wings. Y'all know what it is.
I hope you got something with it. Miss Drea said, I love being with the shits. Yes. And I appreciate you trying to support everyone. Yes, it gets hard in these YouTube streets where you try to watch everybody and give a view or something like, trust me, I understand. And if you chose me today, I am very grateful to be chosen on tonight. Man. And also, we are going to bring a good fella in the house.
Hey, y'all.
Shady is in the room.
Good to see y'all. Good to be back.
Give some claps for your faves over here. Look, another DMV person in the house. And look, she hung with me last night. So y'all in here, y'all some real supporters in here. I
I see
appreciate
y'all
it.
in the comments.
I hear a little echo, Shady. So if you got something open in the background, just turn it down.
Everything is
I got 2 and 1 on this. Yes, I do the same thing. I have my computer on and I have my TV on, and I might have my phone on. I be trying to give everybody a view, but I am guilty of watching 2 programs at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of loud. I don't know what it is. Trinidad in the building. You might need to come out and go back in.
okay.
The echo. Thank you, Wanda Johnson.
Let's try that.
So also, oh look, Seanitra in the comments too.
I'm everywhere.
Like American Express. Yes. Last but not least, our beauty girl, my 2020 twin, is in the building. Miss Mase Marow. How you doing, girl?
Hey,
Girl, she be coming here serving the beauty every day.
Oh, I try. How you doing?
Is this better?
Hey, Shady.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Essence, we are doing Housewives of Potomac. This is the Potomac panel. So now that we done got all the church announcements out the way. Wait, we got one more announcement. And look, I just found out I can pull the comments up like a video on my TV. Yes, you can. We're going to get one more church announcement that I had to give out. And first thing in the morning, I've been trying not to have no nasty ass attitude all day. But look at here. I know the lady, she came and apologized, but I had to make an example about her. But she is not the only one who come in me sideways. Look, we just introduced the Ladies Love Huntsville panel on Sunday. Let me make it very clear. Everybody who I deal with, I am familiar with, and I have vetted them thoroughly. Okay, now, first of all, that just shows me, look, I got some common sense, but some of y'all ain't got no damn common sense. If you fool me once, shame on you. But fool me twice, shame on me. And I'd be damned if I would come 2 weeks after doing a whole drag video and a funeral and all this old stupid shit to let y'all know what's going on. Would you question that I done went back into the fire to deal with somebody who I ain't seen or I don't know again? Also, please listen to what I say in the videos, okay? So no, there is no secret people that I'm working with. No, I'm not working with anybody over there at the Boomerang Network. No, I do not see who I'm dealing with on this panel. All of my panel are people, and there are people who I've seen with my own 2 eyes. And look, if you don't fuck with none of these people, I don't even care. Okay, I fucks with them. Okay, that's all you need to know. And these is my people, and all my new people that's new to YouTube. 1, 2, and 3, 4 over there, plus the 6 or 7 people I'm about to bring on. You will not come against them without me saying something, okay? Now, when they get off on their own and they grow up and they start shit, then that's going to be their business, okay? But I am going to protect them, and you're not going to come for them. Is that understood? Okay, y'all give me a 1 in the chat. If we got any problems, I don't know. I'm going to have to tell you. We're going to have to block you. I'm going to invite you to go find some other content creators. But we are here with love and light, and everybody is on the up and up, far as I'm concerned. Any other comments that y'all have? Any other comments on that?
I have a comment.
Come on, brother Shady. Of course.
What the hell happened? I think I'm just
Let's not do that one.
okay. Well,
I object, Your Honor. I object.
okay, I'm gonna let it go.
We're gonna have to give you the announcement after church, according to Sister
Yeah,
Seanitra.
just pull me to the side. Let me know.
Yeah.
Hold me to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't want to have to say nothing about that again. Okay. So anyway, this episode starts off. We were still up at dinner. Okay. And we were in the middle of airing Gizelle's ass out. So you ended last episode with a laugh, and then you start today's episode with the laugh. And you know, it's like, what is Sing Sing? Is Ashley at the table, and what's that heifer's name? Robin asking, what is Sing Sing? And what got me is everything was stopped to announce that the salad was coming. And I said, these heifers that got down to it and arguing like that before the main course even come, before you have the salad, just at the appetizer, you done told her coochie is on fire and her husband's penis don't work. Like, you ain't took no time. That ain't no time the dinner started. And then you got to go through the long 5 courses with this argument, okay? So that stuck out to me. But then Karen says Sing Sing, and she says the hot box, and Robin says, well, what is this, a TikTok game? You know, she's playing dumb like she don't know her friend Coochie is hot. The whole time Ashley is sitting there eating her food, gagging and laughing about the whole damn thing, okay? And then it just stops. And Robin tries to come for Karen. And Wendy says, no, we're not going to do that. You're going to let this argument stay between the two of them. And now Robin's on the defense like, well, she wasn't feeling Karen. Karen wasn't feeling her before. So then Karen airs Robin's ass out about that damn wedding. And she had nothing to come back with. Let's discuss just that part of it. Shady ready, so I'm gonna give it to him because he giving me that look like, oh, I got something to say.
I always got something to say. Well, I just feel like Karen effortlessly clears Karen. What's her name? Robin. Every single time. Robin couldn't say anything when she said, when are you getting married? Because Robin knows she's not going to get married. Robin knows that was a storyline. That's why she in the bed. She can't get out of bed because she don't know what to do. Karen knows a lot about these people, but I feel like Karen, I might be jumping ahead, but I feel like Karen kind of felt bad for, you know how you snap on somebody so bad?
Yeah, I think she held back the Sing. Like, yeah. I'm like, Drea said, look, I would have told you, he sent you to the crazy house lady.
Yeah, I mean, she knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's talking about, but I feel like she felt bad after she snapped on their ass because, number one, you putting this lady medical business out there, you know, in a certain type of way. She could sue you if she wanted to on that alone. So I think she just sat and thought about it, and you know, maybe it wasn't she thought she wanted to switch it around, but I think Karen held her own. I also think that we need to watch out for Mia for being an unloyal friend, in my opinion. We
discuss that.
I know we jumping a bit. I know I'm jumping, but we need to watch. Like last week, I said the jury is out on Mia, and I'm not too sure this week. After this week,
Mase.
This whole dinner was crazy, but at the end, because was it Mia face? I don't know if it's the plastic surgery, but her face was sitting there like she smelled something like the whole time, just sitting there next to Gizelle. Like, did you see her face? She was just sitting there. I don't know if it's the surgery or was she just like she smelled something real foul. And Karen, like he said, she cleared Robin. Robin sitting there, don't know what to say about the wedding, but new body Wendy. Wendy was going to get her money's worth. of the. She was gonna get her money's worth for the caterers. She stopped every argument. Like, wait a minute, let Tia serving the appetizers. That thing was so funny.
Cut
And
Robin off with a quickness. Robin, Tia,
Ashley
needs to serve.
That was
Ashley
like a tennis
gets messier.
match.
Every time she gets pregnant, she gets messier. She just sitting there giggling, laughing under her breath, talking about people. It was hilarious. But like you said, Karen's I think she backpedaled because she started feeling sorry. I think she really started feeling sorry, like, ooh, let me watch what I say. And I think she kind of like tried to clean it up because she didn't want to go too hard on her. But I think she should have gave it to her because Gizelle don't care.
Because Gizelle didn't have a leg to stand on. So if you argue with somebody and they don't have any good comebacks against you, it's kind of like you're attacking them. So I guess she felt like, I don't want to look like I'm attacking Gizelle. So let me just try to clean it up, even though, save it for another time when she may get out of line. Because this is just the first episode. I mean, she
new body Wendy, but she got a 5th degree. She got a 5th degree in loyalty. Wendy was watching Mia, like
Wendy was.
She ain't, them hoes ain't loyal. I disagree.
Wendy said she got a 5th degree in loyalty.
Man, she went and got a certificate. That's all. She's still in the
she got some training. She took a course.
She's still in training.
Wendy
she got one of them online degrees. Not even.
That's new Wendy.
Now look, you finna set Seanitra off. I'm finna let her have it. You know how she feels.
No, we already settled that we really don't care for Wendy from last season. She can't erase last season. But
I think Wendy is trying to redeem herself a little bit.
Yeah.
Me, this week, she did redeem herself because she addressed some things that I was thinking about Mia as well. For this moment, this is the only time I'm agreeing with Wendy as of right now. But this episode, I was here for Wendy.
But did y'all get to how Gizelle licked that cupcake?
We ain't got there yet.
Oh, I thought we were still at the dinner.
That's late in the dinner. We talked about Karen, talked about Robin's ass. Seanitra.
Child, first of all, Karen ain't leave nothing for none of us to say. That was one of those iconic lines, like it's Jamal coming. That's what that was.
I think she's still mad about Jamal coming.
But this is the thing. When Karen hit Robin with that "when you get married," that was a one-liner. Listen, that was the benediction. You understand me? Church was out. When she said, "when you get married," what else in the hell can Robin say?
What Karen said, well, I'm getting married soon in a real relationship.
In a real wedding.
Your might have gave Robin a blanket. Robin went straight to bed.
And I noticed also, in my opinion, Robin was upset when Wendy wouldn't let her jump in, to be Gizzard next pet hyena. Like, you're not gonna do that. I don't like Wendy. I can't stand Wendy. Okay, but that's one time Wendy was on point, y'all.
I agree.
She needed to stop because it was enough. You're not jumping in to save Gizzard Neck. Ain't nobody told Gizzard Neck to try to attack the Grand Dame. Why would you do it? Especially when she gathered you so effortlessly at last year's reunion with one line asking, "Is that man coming?"
Right.
Now,
well, I think Robin knows as well that Gizelle is no match for Karen. And it's just like, somebody big on the block. Well, we both gonna try to jump you because we know we can't beat your ass. But Robin really didn't have nothing for Karen. So I don't even know why she tried to get into it.
I appreciate the loyalty.
Last time she got reprimanded. Last time she got in trouble. When she defend Gizelle. Remember when they was on vacation, she asked her why you didn't say anything, Robin?
Yeah.
So she got in trouble. So she know the next time.
She probably
gonna try to say something.
Long time, allegedly. Thank you, Best Star BK, for the super sticker. Go ahead, Seanitra. They saying your volume is low too.
Well, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but
I can hear you.
Okay. So what I was about to say was Robin was trying it because I feel like Robin wants to save her job. I think more than trying to defend Gizelle, Robin has seen that the public thinks she boring as hell. Robin was taking shots at Gizelle this season. So far, she was talking about how bad that girl house looked and how it looked like two houses put together. Robin
She didn't lie.
her job. Robin want to keep her job because see, she know Juan don't like her, and Juan want her to get up and bathe in the morning. So she know if she lose that chick, Juan moving out.
Juan is gone.
Thank you, Gene Place, for the I can't even say it, for the super chat. 10 points for Karen. So yes, in that situation, Mia says that I think that Gizelle's a beautiful girl, more than just a pretty face. And then all of a sudden, you know, Gizelle likes her. Now all of a sudden all that time she was this bitch when she came in and she called herself trying to read before knowing Mia, then talked down the confessions about her coochie and everything. But because she said she was a beautiful soul, now all of a sudden you feeling Mia, you done got the woman's phone number or whatever. But y'all have touched on Wendy calling Mia out for loyalty. And I really don't feel that Wendy is loyal to no motherfucker. Really. I just think she's loyal to her cause by whatever means that she needs to get it done.
I agree, sister. I agree totally. And the way I see it with Wendy, I think Wendy is more or less trying to call Mia out because she came into this season with a clear agenda. She thought that it was going to be her and Karen against everybody else because of the Eddie cheating rumors. And with Karen being chummy with Mia, it made her feel like, okay, who am I going to team up with? Wendy and her new body ain't no team. She needs somebody else to be the Black Power Ranger. She need backup. And she doesn't have any. She knows Gizelle spreading rumors. She know Robin is only loyal to Gizelle. Candace don't really know her. You know, that's why she did that crap last season. So now she's trying to attach herself to Karen, and she don't want competition, just like she didn't want Eddie looking at that woman's behind.
Yeah. Thank you, Shamar McLean, for the super sticker. I know. Go ahead, Shady. Give your 2 cents.
Well, let me just say this. I take loyalty very seriously. Wendy is loyal to herself right now, but Mia really showed her hand when she came in the door and immediately jumped on Gizelle's side after you rode in the car with Karen all them hours to get to there. Then you go and not have her back at the function. I've had this happen in person. If I bring a friend to a party, you need to have my back. If I'm beefing with a bitch, you beefing with a bitch at the party.
Oh,
you
I don't beef because you beef.
If I'm beefing, you
nothing, but I'm not fighting nobody because you want.
I'm not saying you have to fight. I'm not saying you have to fight, but at least have my back if I'm in an altercation with somebody.
But she said that Karen told her that she needs to build her own relationships with everybody.
I'm gonna tell you that, but I want you to have my side. After that night is over, we'll build a relationship tomorrow. But tonight, I came here with Karen, and I'm on her side. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah,
she should have rolled with Karen. She shouldn't have been trying to sneak and get numbers.
Because you don't know Gizelle. You don't know she has a good soul. You just met this girl, and she did talk about you the next scene. The next scene, she was talking about you like a dog, but she has such.
You didn't know that.
Exactly.
But you didn't know that to say that she was a good person. All you know is that she was nice to you in your face.
But this
People
is the
show
thing
you what they want you to see.
But what I want to point out to you guys, you got to look at the reality behind reality TV. Okay, Karen bringing her there does not mean that they're besties. When they bring people onto these shows, they have to introduce them in through somebody. So that doesn't mean that they're best friends. And Mia is trying to establish relationships with everybody, unlike Bubba Sparks last season, who just came in, jumped on the team, and started attacking folks like a linebacker.
Who's Bubba Sparks?
Wendy. Miss New Booty. So the reality is, in my opinion, Mia is trying to play the game smartly. Like, let me get to know everybody. And she had to try to make a compliment. A lot of times as women, that's how we break the ice. girl, I love your shoes. Child, I love your hair. All she could tell Gizzard neck was about her heart. What you wanted her to do? Compliment the folds in her neck?
Yeah, she
She could have
should have.
said
She
she
should have
looked
been like that.
good.
She should have gave her, the number to her plastic surgeon. That would have been a compliment. Like,
Oh, no,
we
it
could get
wouldn't
that
have.
done
She would have been offended.
together.
Thank
For
you,
me,
Jones Place, for another super chat. And thank you, Petty Betty J, for the super chat. Go ahead, say your last 2 cents about this.
who me?
Both of y'all. Down
Well,
there.
I just feel like she wasn't being loyal because Karen and Mia are supposedly really, really good friends. So they're on each other's Instagram and stuff. So I just expect a little bit of loyalty from my friends. And for you to speak on Gizelle's character after meeting her for 10 minutes, you don't know her character, but you know my character. So you should be able to stand on at least my side, in my opinion, for that moment. And then you get to know her later, and then you can make a judgment later. But if you're coming into a friend group, I think you should just sit back, watch, absorb, and then later on make your judgments. You don't make your judgments the first time that you sit down with a new group.
But that's still a judgment when you
don't open up. And let me say this real quick. This what y'all got to understand. Again, the reality of reality TV. I can almost guarantee you Karen coached her on how to build those relationships so that she can have some longevity on the show. Again, unlike Bubba Sparks. So her saying that to Gizzard Neck was the equivalent of us telling somebody when they got an ugly baby that the child got on nice shoes. She was just trying to be nice.
And that's what Deb said. Mia is playing the game that Karen told her to play.
Maybe
she's playing the long game.
She got to get to check. So what do y'all think about Gizelle saying, them saying that Gizelle wished death on Ray? Do you agree or disagree?
I think Karen was reaching.
That's a stretch. That's a hell of a stretch. I love Karen.
Karen was reaching.
But I need Karen to sit down before she mess around and dislocate her shoulder. That lady ain't wish death on him. What she was delusional. That's what she was, y'all. She was delusional because she really believes she gonna be pretty till Uncle Ray is dead. Baby, your beauty is already gone. Y'all see Gizelle aging like a bruised banana. So delusional don't mean she wishing death on nobody. That heifer just crazy.
You're right. She was reaching. I just feel like, when you're in an argument, you just want to get your points out, and all of them don't land. But I'm still right. I'm still sticking beside Karen. I'm gonna stick beside her.
Me too.
That's your girl. You want to stick beside her?
I'm gonna stick beside her.
Well, what do you think about Robin sticking beside Juan? And Kara said, if she don't hurry up and marry him, he gonna take that ring back and put it back in the pawn shop.
He is.
Yes. Juan been checked out. He's checked out.
Juan
been checked out.
It's the pawn
like
shop.
Said, at this point, all he do is want her to wash up. He been checked out.
It's the pawn shop for me. Like, she didn't have to come with that heavy shade like that. Thank you, DT. I got my first New Zealand dollar. Free Juan Dixon so he could go back home to So Debonair instead of being with wobbly, need a bad wife, Robin Dixon. So now we sitting up here at the dessert table. Now they had a good dinner. Trout, Wendy put a couple of extra dollars. I don't know where she got them from for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they bartered or something. And it was dessert time. And that cake, it didn't look appetizing to me, actually.
It was small.
No.
But she gave out them titty cakes and then told the people to lick her titties while she showed them her ass and finally admitted that she had some ass. And Mia made a note like, oh, now you got ass. After I done told you I done got my clitoris done and my tongue done and my butt done and my abs done and my lips done and my forehead done and my mama done and all this kind of stuff. Now she felt secure enough to say she got her ass done.
And her clitoris.
And Robin. No, not Wendy.
Not
Wendy got her ass done. And Robin and Ashley pointed out earlier, did you get your ass done? And she said, no, I just got a few tweaks. So now she admits to getting her ass done and give these titty cakes. That's the worst shit. Don't nobody need to make that shit ever in life, okay? And told them people to lick the titty cakes, but then they do a close up on Gizelle, and she looked like the way that tongue was working. It looked like she done worked her tongue before.
Robin knows.
She looked very experienced. Very.
Robin knows how that feels.
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
Allegedly.
So you saying that's why Robin's defending her?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I ain't touching that.
You ain't touching the titty, or you ain't touching the situation.
She did go with Juan to the pawn shop to get the ring. I mean, she went with him to the jewelry store to get the ring. So
listen here, I ain't touching the situation. I darn sure ain't touching that titty. Now I don't want nothing to do with that one. Y'all got that?
She seemed very comfortable.
And bit the nipple.
She was very comfortable. It looked like she did it before a few times. Like a broken whore of what's it, Hampton?
The broken whore of Hampton, even a version.
She's showing her resume right there. So she's advertising for the next person that's gonna.
There ain't no way I would have licked. No, first of all, even if I was playing, ain't no way I would have licked that titty like that. I might have went on
camera. No,
you know,
because she got real busy. It was real interesting. I'm like,
but
she was ready.
Now,
Gizelle.
The way she did what she did, it gave the appearance that this was definitely not her first time. Now that's all I'm gonna say.
I may have to ask the 8-ball later.
But that's what they said.
Thank you, June's Place, for another super chat.
I'm gonna have to ask the 8-ball later. Was this Gizelle's first time licking titty cakes?
No, she licked
titties before, but
clitoral muscle down there like that too. What is Deacon talking about? The too many folds on her neck, licked that cupcake like Kenya Moody Manor Moore was eating that strawberry. Ooh wee. But what y'all think about Wendy's ass? Do you like her ass? Like she showed it.
I think she could have went up a size. You know, you gotta get you gotta get the Atlanta.
She is tiny.
Get the
tiny.
Get the K Michelle.
No, and that's why K Michelle got that shit taken back out too. That's ridiculous.
Get the K Michelle. Yeah. If you gonna get it done, get it done.
She good the way she is. She good. She don't need no more.
Y'all just be having bubbles on legs. Okay. That's too much.
Legs just legs just need to be under construction.
Put some more meat in the legs. Put some more meat in the legs, and you can go up a size.
Where she gonna go?
I wanted to say
with you, Mase. I just was acknowledging this comment. California cutie is with you on this A-ball.
Now you know what? I want to say this. Bubba Sparks' backside was a letdown. It was a letdown. Now I don't know whether it's the surgery or the shaping garment, but it looks a little droopy.
That's why I said go up.
It was a letdown.
Really?
Probably she's not wearing her like.
You need a handful. You need a handful. Not
garment.
I don't know what that is.
That was.
Look, now you must realize she was pancakes back there. Her ass looked like her mama's titties. So you know,
I'm gonna talk about her mama in a minute. I don't want.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about her mama, but you know, she got to upgrade slowly. You know what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily want her to upgrade the size, but I feel like when they augmented that backside, that they should have modeled it more after a peach and less like, you know, melted chewing gum. It was just a little droopy for me.
It looked like two hanging canapes.
Look, we just in the first scene of the.
It looked like two lemons in a paper sack. It just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Now, that's all I'm saying.
If you're gonna get it done, get it done. That's just what I say.
But she may not have had enough meat because she was pretty slim.
Listen, I don't care whether you're slim or not. They could have shaped it up better. There was no excuse for that. Them
It
cakes
might
was
still
lit.
have been in the early stages where it needed to drop. Now we
No,
don't know.
Princess, it didn't need to drop. It had already dropped. It stopped, dropped, and rolled. It
The
popped,
doctor
locked,
cleared
dropped.
her.
It dropped.
So
it
her
like
booty
it
was swinging low.
sweet
It
cherry.
done swung low.
Sweet cherry.
Swing low.
Thank you, Linda Ford, for the super sticker. We is gonna go to the next thing. Now we go to Mia's penthouse. Okay. Up there by the Baltimore Harbor. I'm gonna have to go over there and see this view. Okay. 37,000 feet. She said 3,700 feet, whatever. 37,000 feet penthouse. She used to get to see her family life, and she has 3 kids, 3, 5, and 13. And you get to meet her big daddy. She said that she earned all of her riches. It wasn't handed to her. Now, which way you earned it is neither here nor there. Okay.
It don't matter.
I have some speculations about that. But you see her with her kids and her little baby. And she's taking business calls while they are all up having breakfast and making cupcakes. Now, the first thing Big Daddy was mad about that she took a business call while it was family time. And she tried to, kind of ignore him. And she says that, well, all this time, Big Daddy was out there working, and they have 14 franchises of the joint chiropractic. Now it is her time to be out in these streets, and he is at home with the kids. Let's just start with that before we get to the main part of that situation that bothers me. So she said that she wasn't into Daddy, and he was like, ew, you know what I'm saying, Daddy. But she quickly changed her mind. And I
She
have
said that, oh, when I first started dating him, it was like, ew, he could be my daddy. But then when I found out how much money he had, I got under it real quick. That's what she wanted to say. That's what she wanted to say.
Girls get
but
naked.
but he's kind of cute. He got a little swagger.
He does. He definitely does.
He's kind of cute.
This is the thing. I absolutely love Mia. Listen, Mia had me from the first episode. I like her. I like her candor. I like the fact that she owns herself. I would like her better with a little laser resurfacing on that skin, but that's neither here nor there. I like the fact that she's very open. She's a little rough around the edges, a little gritty, but she seems real, and I like her. I also like the fact that she checked Daddy, as she put it, and basically let him know, I'm going to keep right on doing it, because she said, I'm about to take another call. You going to be all right with that? I like that. I like the relationship.
Don't be defensive, baby. Don't be defensive.
What happened?
That's what he said. Don't be defensive.
Oh,
baby.
yeah, he said that. But this is the thing. But that lets me know that that's their dynamic. That she got a little spice. He's cool with it. I really like the dynamic of their relationship. And let's be honest. I don't care if you work for it on your back, your knees are on the pole, you work for it. Especially when we got girls like Gizelle that gave it up for the free, and she's still living in a barn. Okay? Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the stuff that I don't like, and that's why I always talk about respectability politics, and y'all know it, because some of the girls got so much judgment. For the girls that did it for a fee, remember that you did it for free. You did the same thing, just as dirty, and you didn't even get a tip. You didn't even get a fish sandwich. You living in a barn, and this girl in a penthouse.
Mm-hmm.
So she earned her money, and I'm not going to dispute it. She earned every dollar.
In the Waffle House bathroom, she earned it.
Honey, the Waffle House bathroom, the first parking lot, the back room at the Shoney's. I don't care where she got it.
Not Shoney's.
That's right.
I'm in a bind.
But they do have a cool dynamic. I like the way she shades his age, though. It's so funny.
It is. That lets you know that they're very comfortable with each other. And I love it. And you know what else? I'm happy to see another real relationship, because we don't see too many. You got Michael out here chasing. He don't know which hole he liked the best. He's around here playing the hokey pokey.
Oh, wait. We gotta get to that.
Yeah, you got Juan. That just the only thing Juan want is for Robin to take a bath. He don't want her. You know, Gizelle ain't nobody checking for her or her neck folds. Wendy around here trying to bully Eddie and getting that new booty. You know what I mean? So I like to see a real relationship. That's why I like, you know, Karen and Uncle Ray too, because it's just a real relationship.
You know, Karen has been at work. She's 20 years younger than Ray too. You know, he got him a pretty young, hot thing back then at the time.
That's right. And now at 58, she's still a hot thing. That lady look better than darn near all of us sitting up here talking about her.
Oh, okay? She's body goals. Body goals.
I'd rather be an old man sweetheart than a young man's fool any day.
Thank you. Say it again, Mase.
Yes, I'd rather be an old man sweetheart than a young man's fool any day.
Amen.
Don't get you a zaddy. Thank you, Helene Easley. Gizelle been round there before. So we in there with the kids out, and I think she was balancing pretty good. You know, she said, I'm still trying to balance being a CEO and a mom and all of this good stuff. But I had to call Seanitra on this. That little baby Juju got to hollering about having no sprinkles.
It was so cute.
It was not cute. I would have got whooped for that. I'm sorry.
You got to hear me, Shady. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have whooped her little tail, but I would have laughed after I finished. There were times when I spanked my daughters, and then I had to go in another room and talk to my husband and say, "Did you see that fool?" Because it was funny. I'm sorry. Miss Thing was disturbed that it wasn't no goddamn sprinkles, and she wanted to talk to the manager. And I'm sorry, but it was cute to me. I'd have popped her little butt about slamming doors in my house.
Yeah, that's slamming the door.
But when I got through tearing her little tail up, I would have left my butt off because she was really hot, 38 hot about them sprinkles.
Well, my thing is she was hot like that, and I noticed that baby was still in Pampers at 3 years old. Y'all priorities is out of order.
Oh my God, when she started screaming, I had flashbacks of The Color Purple. I was just like, silly, beat her. Like, ooh,
I'm sorry, I could not get away with that. I'm sorry, I just grew up in a different household.
Well, mine didn't get away
either. Tantrum,
but I'm gonna say this.
Sprinkles.
I want to point something else out to y'all that I think y'all missed. Okay, did you see the response of her parents when that little girl went?
They did.
They went to see about her, and I feel in my spirit, in my good Baptist spirit, that if them cameras hadn't been there, little mama was gonna wear one because the daddy was heading there and the mama said, "Oh, I got her."
She's like, "Oh, wait."
When you hear a mama say, "Oh, I got her," I know what that means because I'm a mother. I got grown children. Understand me? And when we say, "Oh, I got her," we know what it is. If that camera hadn't been there, little mama would have got. I think she would have got served.
But don't you think that she should have got that talk that we all give her? Our parents gave us. When the cameras get here, don't act a fool, don't show out, don't do this, don't do that.
But I think her being 3 years
always
old,
one kid that'll try you.
That you always got one.
And you gotta whoop them.
She's 3 years old too. She's 3 years old too. She's 3. They ain't never been around the cameras like that. And she's the baby girl. She's spoiled any goddamn way. As far as
exactly.
Whoop her.
And you
didn't have one of them injections in her lips, she would have did one of these. You know, your mama look at you.
Oh,
no. Grab you by the collar and like don't give you that look.
No, it's a look. You even got to touch the child. It's a look. They turn around, look at you.
Don't say we abusing the children. You can't be talking about whooping the kids.
I'm not saying abuse the kids. I'm not saying abuse the kids, but I just grew up in a different household.
It's not abuse.
Switches and all. I mean, I'm just saying.
Now you can't say nothing to the children, but we gonna move on. Miss Drea, thank you for the super chat. Mike be playing Duck, Duck, Goose with Ashley's holes.
Oh,
what?
Please.
That is it now. That's what she told my mama.
Jacques said she should have got served. She would have gotten served the camera.
Oh my gosh.
Now, New York's Finest said she was probably sleepy. I did notice that she was rubbing her eyes, at the end. So yeah. Point. Monique checked her son on camera last season. He was acting up. She yelled at him and gave him the look.
That's what I'm saying. At least give him the look.
Look, California, Cootie got that old church mother. You pinched them
on the DL. Yeah.
I've done a good Oh my God. That's a pinch and twist. That's a pinch and twist.
Right under the arm. Right under the arm. Look,
let me tell y'all something about that. I'm gonna tell y'all why that pinch wasn't gonna work for Mia. And y'all know I like Mia. I'm going on record as saying I like Mia this season. Mia couldn't do the pinch because y'all know when you do the pinch, you got to pull your lip down tight and talk through.
Yeah, that's why she couldn't give her the look.
But that's what I'm saying. So with her fillers, Mia couldn't pull her lip down tight enough and talk through her teeth. So she couldn't do the pinch, y'all. That wasn't gonna happen.
No. If you don't shut up and
see, that's how you
She always looks happy. That's a good plus. She always has that smile.
Got the McDonald's face. Oh, so the next scene is Candace. She got rid of her runs all night long, and now she done went to work to get the check. She made sure she got that check to go to work. Look, y'all funny. Yeah, I done whooped the ass or two in my days. Look, I done had to whoop kids.
Yeah, we see why Candace was down to the kitchen because she was practicing for a role.
Them kids don't know her. That child still didn't speak this episode. That child not gonna speak.
She was practicing for a role. She did better on the road than she did in the kitchen.
Oh,
I think Bounce TV is gonna have a good show when she premieres that episode that she was working on.
Oh, look, she said she been in 3 movies. Okay, none of them which I knew of. But I thought she was in another movie, a Christmas movie. I ain't watched that shit either.
Something on Netflix, I think.
She's an actress, and she's been on Family Reunion on Netflix. But it was another movie she's been on. It was on Netflix too. And a sidebar, did anybody listen to her bop that she came out with?
What bop?
Now, Princess, I done already told you I'm not finna watch no dancing squirrel. And I'm not finna listen to that squirrel singing and slinging Kleenexes everywhere. Now that's just too much. I'ma call Peter on these people. Okay? Now, we don't want to hear no dancing, singing squirrel.
And I don't pay for elevator music. So I listen to it when I get on. I do not pay for it. What's the point of paying for it?
BET did a whole debut. They took the whole day to
go shopping.
I ain't paying for the super sticker. Thank you.
Now, sister, is that the same song she keep playing every single year? Now, I want to know how many times we got to hear this same little song.
No, that's a different one. She dancing and what's not.
So, but okay, is that the clip they played on the show, the new song, or was that the same old song?
No, she got a new.
That
song.
was the old song you saw from last year, but she got another one. Well, she got a little flip in a ponytail. I can play it without the music, but you know.
No, but don't do it. Don't do it. I told you I don't want to see no dancing squirrel. Now, this is the thing that I'm trying to figure out because I knew it sounded familiar on the show, right? So I was trying to understand how many times do we have to hear this same song? It wasn't no good the first time. It wasn't no good the 10th time. It ain't gonna be no good next year. If you bring it back year after next at Christmas time, it still ain't gonna be no good. I want them to quit playing this song.
Cause she gotta get the check, okay? It's probably in a contract, but I had to go back to the
contract.
Sassy said my mother whipped me when I was 6 with a stalk of celery in the store and then paid for the celery. I remember that ass whooping like yesterday, and I'm 56.
That celery must have been hard.
I can see how that celery look, bringing it up. You bring that celery is messed up.
And I would have cooked it and make you eat it too. This is the celery I would eat it.
That's that right.
She said that the part that she was playing was similar to her life with all them baby mamas and the bonus children or whatever she got. Okay. Oh, the girl said she looked like the Who from Whoville. No, you didn't.
He does.
That's Cindy Lou.
Oh my, y'all killing me tonight.
Did she get her nose done like that? Was that
That's
on purpose?
The contouring police. They went too far on the contouring.
Speaking of her makeup, did y'all see that yellow?
That was orange, l'orange with the black outfit.
Outlined. She's looking like a clown or something. Y'all makeup is really looking crazy this season.
Well, she was trying to be avant-garde, and it just missed the mark.
Oh, okay.
Well, baby, that was not avant-garde. What that was, it had all us on our guard. That girl had her face like I thought she was gonna jump up on the flying trapeze, do a twist, and stick the landing. I want her to stop doing that, painting her face up, putting them stripes down her nose like she got Fox in her family. It's scary.
Not Fox.
And listen, let me say this. I joke about Candace looking like a squirrel, but she makes herself look like a squirrel. Without all that stuff, Candace is a nice looking girl. And she got good wigs that she glue down real hard. We seen that. So I just wish she would quit putting that war paint on. If you're not doing a performance, Candace, if you're listening, baby, please stop. Okay, you scaring me and my homegirl. It's disturbing. Every time she go to the confessional, we don't know what we gonna see.
Everything looked good except for that yellow arch. I did not like that. They said McDonald arches in the comments.
Oh,
that's what it looked like.
Wrong road.
That's what they
She's
said.
on the wrong makeup road.
So during that look, you heard, she's on the visiphone with Chris and talking about what she needs to do, and she gotta go to school, and she gotta go to work, and she gotta be a mother. Look, bitch, I went to school full-time, worked 2 jobs, single mother with no daddy, no support, no babysitter, and still had to come home and cook for the critters. I am not sympathetic to your whines and whatnot. You the one that went and got you a husband with a ready-made family. That was your dumb ass, because I know I couldn't do it, okay? And I knew my ministry, okay? I wasn't trying to raise all them kids. You ain't got no kids. It's a hassle. But he checked her, and that is when we found out that he was her husband, because he had shit else to do during the pandemic. So he became her manager. I call it a highfalutin personal assistant. But what say you, Seanitra?
Y'all know he ain't got no job, just like Tommy from Martin. He around here pretending to have a job. First, he pretended to have a restaurant. Then he pretended to be a man. Then he pretended to sell them fish dinners out the back of her kitchen. Now he pretending to be her manager. I just want him to actually get a job and quit pretending. That's what I want. That's what I think about him. Listen, Chris is dusty as hell. Chris so dusty that, every time he walk in the room, you just see that cloud around him, like that little boy from Charlie Brown. What is his name? Pigpen? And if he was black, everybody would have been pointing at the dust, jumping up and down, pointing and hollering. But because he's clear, ain't nobody noticed how dusty he is. Now, I don't know if the dust don't show up on clear skin or what it is, but he's upsetting my allergies. He dusty as hell.
Not his allergies. Mason.
You do with that beard looking like the whole dough. I was like, what in the Duck Dynasty is going on here? He could at least, you ain't doing nothing. You could have took the scissors to your own beard. You ain't got a job, like Seanitra said. You ain't got a job. So you could have been cutting that beard. But we need to sentence him to unemployment office. Quick. He needs to go there. That's it.
DT. Now what you not gonna do is come for Croy Bierman. Now look at here. At least Croy had a job when Candace met him, and at least he put a couple of million in the bank before he got unemployed to raise the kids, because he had more money than Kim, I believe. You can't put Chris in the same category.
Yeah. Croy ain't gonna never on his worst day while rolling in the desert sand become as dusty as Chris. Do you know what you gotta do to get that kind of dust on you? Chris is dusty like he crawled up out of the grave like the crypt keeper. He got so much dust on him. Listen, in dust and all of them is gonna put a hit out on him. It don't make no sense how dusty he is. And that's why I think Mama Darcy hangs so close. Because she's trying to protect her money from this dusty man. Now that's what I think.
That cardboard cutout there.
That's exactly. That's why she got that room in that house. She gonna make sure that the dust is confined to the bedroom and the kitchen only.
And she got that cardboard cutout, but like, I'm watching you. I'm telling she's there to watch her money. She's like, She told Candace, take me out. Don't keep me in the room. She's gonna drag that cardboard cutout of her out. Put me in the living room. She needs to watch everything.
Yep, that cardboard cutout is sitting in that house looking at Chris like until you get a job, everything you think about gonna fail.
It might have cameras in the eyeballs and shit.
It probably so.
If Chris was black, he would be all types of dusty, bum, Negro, this, that. But because he's not, he's just my manager. He's helping me. Da, 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 da. Basically, y'all living off the Potomac check. That Potomac check is getting good. He don't have to work no more. So he's just gonna start managing your stuff, which is not an all-day task. I can manage your stuff and still do a full-time job. It's not like you on the red carpet. You can manage that. All you gotta do is send an email or a phone call. He just don't want to work.
I got a question, y'all. Do y'all think that Mama Dorothy would put up with him if he was a Negro and that dusty? Do y'all think so?
He be all types of bums. He be all types of bums, and he lazy. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. But because he's not, he's just my manager. He's helping me. Da 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 da. But he's not.
Now he teaches online cooking classes.
Online cooking classes. You can go on YouTube.
His baby mother situation alone. If he was black, he would have got dragged. His baby mama situation alone.
Yeah. The fact that he has like 2 or 3 baby moms, it would have dragged him up and down Potomac if he was a black man that had that.
So let's go.
But now that she's doing it, it's cute.
Let's go to the next scene, which was really quick. Ashley talking about sucking dick with her mama.
What's she talking about?
I was confused on what she was talking about.
I thought she was talking about the anal area.
Talking about anal sex.
Talking about Michael.
Well, I think they was doing whatever, but she said at the end, she said he take care, he do to me, boop, and then I take my turn and I do to him and take care of him. And I lay on my side. She got 2 holes. She said she got multiple. She got to use multiple holes, but one of them was her mouth. So, but just I don't care what hole it was. The fact that she was talking to her mama,
right? And the fact that her mama didn't flinch, y'all. That let
she don't care. As long as you get secure in the bag, she don't care what you doing.
Listen,
she got put out her apartment, didn't she? She got put out her house.
But that said to me, is apples and leaves don't fall that far from the trees.
Right.
Now, it looked like Mama might have been doing a couple things with a couple of holes her goddamn self, but she didn't flinch. She didn't bat an eyelash. She said, yeah, sometimes you got to do
you got to please each other. You got
Mama encouraged it. She encouraged it.
You got to use what you got to get what you want. That's what the mama said.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Use what you got to get what you want.
Mama definitely encouraged it. But I didn't think she was talking about no oral fixation. I thought she was talking about anal pleasurization. That's what I thought she was talking about. I swore, because we was talking about Michael.
Now, would you really, if you was pregnant, would you really want somebody to put it in your booty?
I wouldn't want nobody doing that, period.
I don't know what it's like to be pregnant.
Yeah, but Ashley kind of freaky. Ashley kind of freaky. She into all types of stuff.
But Maxine, you got to remember now.
They saying her booty was
in a hurry to do that, because you remember last season she had an anal tear, so she's not gonna be in a hurry to go back there. The only other hole, unless we talking about her ear or she was gonna snort it, y'all, it's got to be, as Jaded Nerd said, that esophageal excellence. That has to be what she was talking about.
And I believe Ashley got it going on. Okay.
No gag reflex or nothing.
She got that old man, and she done the women too. Okay, they done it all. But it's something to know that your mama know
that you a hoe.
Know that your mama.
that you's a hoe.
And she don't care, as long as you bringing her that check, as long as you paying her.
But she was sitting over there with her her glasses on. She had her spectacles on. Like, oh, I raised her right.
I mean, she probably was looking like I raised her right. I didn't touch it.
Hoes is winning. I mean, look at her. She living in a nice apartment. She got her bills paid. You know, she ain't been put out. Hoes is winning.
He was taking care of her and her deadbeat man. So she's like, do what you got to do, Ashley.
Yeah, I'm with California. She done already had a tear. Usually when you get that pregnant, you probably got hemorrhoids. I don't think she was trying to take it in the booty.
Maybe she was. We don't know how freaky she is.
It's not about the freaky part. It's the pregnant part. Okay, all that weight on your hips and you can barely sit up.
She looks like a risk taker, though.
Move it to the side. Lay down to the side.
It don't matter. It's still, the baby is still there, okay?
Yeah.
I just don't trust what Ashley's doing. It's just like, Ashley, I just don't trust what Ashley's doing. It could be anything. I don't know.
She's securing the bag.
Gizelle says she feels presidential. You could call her the first lady for real. Up in the West Wing, okay? And she has her good girlfriend come over, and the Green Eye Bandits are back together again. So she brought Robin over there to show her that Dollar General having kitchen, okay, and she walked through there into that West Wing. Now, I did like the color scheme a little bit. I would love to have a bedroom that was 2 floors. I don't know, I'm kind of lazy. I might not want to go upstairs to go find my clothes, but it looked decent, and she had to show her Versace comforter and make a point to say that she need to freak on it. Don't nobody care. It's your bed, ma'am. You should be freaking on it. But we know you ain't got nobody to put that hot box on. And she also tells her, oh wait, it was an ugly fixture up there. I know Seanitra noticed it. That damn ceiling fan was ugly as hell.
And the bed sheets.
I'm gonna let you tell it, okay? But she, Robin was not surprised by the breakup when she asked, was Jamal coming? And Robin said that should look terrible outside. It looked like a house sitting next to a house. Come on, Shady, because you ready. I know you've been waiting all episode to get down to this.
Yes. Bravo is Shady as hell for showing us what it looked like with the attachment and the actual house. It looks like literally a shed with the house attached to it. I don't know if that's the West Wing or your West Shack. It looks like a totally different property. And as long as, to be honest, as long as Jezebel likes it, she has to live in it. As long as you like it, I love it, but it doesn't look good. And your friend couldn't even vouch for you on that. And that bed, I don't know, it looked kind of short to me. It don't look like you can really lay down in it.
Yeah, it was one of them short kings or whatever. I hate them. Or
like
maybe he had a whole bunch of pillows on it. I don't know. But I know it didn't look like, even I'm short, looked like my feet would have hung over the edge.
It looked like a model
You
bed.
can't sleep on that. That's something you sit on and watch TV. You don't sleep on that.
You sure don't break it in with the Versace.
We used to call that
house,
a playroom. That's a playroom.
That house, it looked like two houses had a bad accident.
Thank you, Remain Teachable. That's a t-shirt. Yo mama know you a hoe.
Your mama know you a hoe.
Don't make me do it. It'll be on the
those houses, like two houses that had a bad accident.
What you say, Maxine?
I said that looked like two houses had a bad accident, and they just left it there. Like they had a crash right into each other and just got stuck there. See, Robin should have paid her back. She should have stood outside that house and said, Gizelle, you did all this? Like you smashed these two houses together? That house looked terrible.
There was no attempt to blend anything. You could have.
They put siding on it in the first place, and the other house is like brick painted in white. Like it just didn't. It didn't give me anything. DT said, I can't get over that kitchen. She took a time machine from Flavor of Love in 2007. And Natural Born Queen says, with that penny saver decor.
Amen.
I still hear a little echo a little bit, but go ahead, Seanitra.
Well, you know what I'm gonna ask you. Y'all want me to be nice or you want me to be honest?
Nice.
Honest.
Gizelle knows she dead wrong. I told y'all before she had that little chandelier hanging up in the dining room that looked like them lights some people have at the nail shop. I didn't know whether she was finna show Robin around or give her a full set and a pedicure. It was a mess. Then we gonna talk about this decor in there. You're not finna tell me that ain't the furniture that Robin used to have in them model homes. You know the model homes had that cheap used furniture. Yeah, that's what she had. That's why that bed was short like that. You know her feet be hanging off. I know her ankles be swole up in the morning from hanging off the edge of that doggone bed. Then, first of all, I want her to quit talking about a Versace comforter. That wasn't no comforter. That's a duvet. That was a coverlet. That's the only one she could afford. And I'm not knocking her because I'm on a budget too. I got a whole bunch of kids, like children of the corn. Now, she took that coverlet and laid it across the bed talking about this a darn comforter. It ain't no comforter, heifer. You ain't got no money. Now I want her to stop. And then sitting there talking about she gonna get her freak on that coverlet. First of all, that ain't barely big as a linen napkin. By the time you try to freak, it's gonna be on the floor or tucked in your butt cheeks. Ain't nobody coming up in there for that flamethrower. She gonna set that whole house on fire. You know it's wood frame. Ain't gonna be nothing left. She gonna burn all the termites out that wood shed she living in. I want Gizelle to get in the real world and stop being delusional. And no, she didn't blend nothing outside. She didn't blend nothing inside. And none of that furniture go with each other. Just like she keep refusing to blend her darn makeup. Now I'm tired of Gizelle. I want her to get herself together.
Let me close my mouth and pick my face up off the floor. So again, her and Robin go downstairs and they talking about Jamal not coming. And then they get on the phone with Candace and think that they gonna deflect and talk about this girl Mia, and had to tell Candace out of everything that happened, how she got her coochie done, her stomach done, her face done, her head done, her booty done, and all that, and call herself ragging on Mia after you just got Mia's phone number and said, "Oh, I love Mia. She's a good girlfriend. I like her." With your phony ass, okay?
Good judge of character.
Say it again.
That's a good judge of character.
Oh. Mase.
I was just shocked that she's on that damn phone with Candace telling everything. But I was shocked even more that Robin tried to snitch. Oh, and then Karen said that Gizelle was in Sing Sing and that she had a hot box. But did you see the way Gizelle looked at Robin like, "Ooh, why you telling?"
Oh, Seanitra.
Well, I feel like those two, Jekyll and Jekyll, was trying to stir up some mess.
They was
trying to stir up some mess.
You think they was trying to turn Candace for their team and not again make her the third green eye bandit?
Well, you know, they always trying to turn some girl or another, wink, wink. But I think the issue was they want somebody to help them gang up. You know, they need a good gang up. And they see that Bubba Sparks is on the other team this time. And Bubba done stepped in already and told Robin, you know, don't do that. Let the fight stay between them. So I think you know how they move. They try to keep strength in numbers. You know, they try to keep strength in numbers. So yeah, she went a little too far because I don't think that Gizelle expected Robin to mention that flamethrower. I don't think that's what she wanted her to do.
Will Robin be fucking up?
Definitely when Robin say nothing.
Yes.
Robin like, shut up.
Word on the street is that Gizelle bought the house on foreclosure for real. That is by a DMV insider allegedly said that you could probably find it out there in the business that Gizelle bought the house on as a foreclosure.
Yeah. So she just literally bought a house and just shoved it on to the other house and called it the West Wing.
Yes. That's basically what happened. Look, they need contacts for Candace. Look, I have some Well, we was talking about RHOP last year. I went and got some green instead of gray, but mine a prescription. So yes, right now I am a green-eyed bandit as well, but not them kind. So next scene, Ray and Karen are bonding and planning this here love party. And it starts off with them making the bed, and they refer to her porno pillow from last season. And I guess they were insinuating that pillow was still sitting on the bed. Now, me personally, if I had something like that was battery operated, I would not sit there and have my porno pillow on the bed, especially with my husband laying next to me. Okay, but she also discusses the party and how things went at Wendy's house with Ray, and Karen confesses that she felt bad for what they did, what she said to Karen. I think she went just a little bit too far. But I like the way Ray tried to support her, and he let her know that he had her back, by any means necessary. So what are your thoughts on that, Seanitra?
Well, I you know me, I love Uncle Ray. In my opinion, Uncle Ray can't do no wrong. I love the fact that he supports Karen. They're to me, like, I just love their marriage all the way around the board. I don't think Karen went too far. I don't think Karen went far enough. And I think that they better be real glad that they're dealing with somebody classy like Miss Karen, because some of the rest of us would have came for her edges and her foes. So I think Miss Karen was just fine. And she even, the fact that she felt bad about it at all lets you know she is a class act.
Yeah.
She's a class act, because I wouldn't have felt bad, girl, please. I'd have got some popcorn and went to bed. I wouldn't have cared at all.
Mase?
I love their relationship, like Ray and Karen, and this is the reason why Gizelle is mad. This is why Gizelle keeps coming for Ray and Karen. This is the reason, because they have real love. She sees that they're a real relationship. He really loves her, and she doesn't have that. And she may not never have that. And that's why she really digs in and comes after Karen, and then by way of Ray all the time. And I think she needs to stop.
Did you notice she had to tell Ray, I love you twice before he said, I love you back? Like, I think she trained him, got him in check after last season.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Sure he was on.
But I'm going to say this, though. Y'all know men of a certain age, they don't
be into that.
My father, Lord rest his soul, he was not somebody to say, I love you. We knew he loved us. Those men show you that they love you. They're not very demonstrative, and they're not, they don't emote as much as we might like at times. I remember for myself, like, my dad didn't say I love you to me till like right before he got ready to pass. And it freaked me out because I knew he didn't talk like that. But I like the fact that Uncle Ray, even though it's not maybe the most comfortable thing for him, I like the fact that he's willing to do that for Karen, because he realizes that's something that she needs emotionally. I just love their marriage, and I feel bad for Gizelle that she's so miserable and alone and cold. And in the words of Tabitha Brown, honey, God bless you.
Bless you. God bless you.
God bless you. And that's really all I can say. Pitiful girl. Pitiful thing.
Yeah.
So Wendy has dinner with the family at her house. So now the first part of that scene, I was happy to see that the kids, they were excited that grandma and auntie was coming over there, uncle, and that they were having a good family dinner. So I like that family dynamic and that part. But is Mama comes in with her pancake number 5 makeup on. Yes. She got to rubbing all on Wendy's titties. And I'm gonna tell you, I was really turned off at dinner when Mama kept talking about her flapjack floppy titties, and then her old ass needed some titties too, and that they needed to pay for it. Like, I don't know, my mom would never ask me for no titties, lady. Go and get your own titties if you're gonna go get some. And we're not gonna talk about it in front of the men and everybody at the table. What y'all think about that?
Listen, I'm all right with Mama. I don't have no problem with it. And I tell you something else. My mama is 80. And if Emily called me and say right now, even though she can barely walk. Nitra, I want some titties. I'm finna go get some money and get my mama some titties. That's what I'm gonna do. And I think that mama was absolutely right to go to her children, because those of us who are mothers, we done sacrificed and did everything for these jokers. Listen, we take care of them so that when we get old, they can look out for us. My children and I have a contract, and it ain't no secret that I'm gonna get my money one way or the other. Now, when they get where they going, I'm gonna do everything to them they did to me. I'm eating your groceries. I'm gonna make you drive me around. I'm gonna ask you for lunch money every 2 days. I'm gonna tell you to take me to the nail shop. That is her prerogative as a mother. And I like the fact that her girls did the little sharp face, but you can see that they still have that respect for their mama. And I love it. Our children wreck our bodies. You know, we go from being fine to looking effed up. You know, we go from having that old Coca-Cola shape and looking like a 2-liter. And them children, listen, they done tow you up, and we trained them to put stuff back where they found it. But when they found us, we was fine. And Wendy's mama say, when you found me, my titties was sitting up and looking good. And now y'all helpers need to put them back. Yeah. And I'm with mama on this.
How we know her titties was right back then?
Listen, because all our titties was right back then. Don't play crazy. Y'all
it was always down.
That's right. Go mama, go. I'm team mama. I don't like Bubba Sparks, but I like her mama.
Shady.
I like Wendy's family dynamic. Like, she should have showed this last year. She finally got the memo. Like, to bring her family in and to show like her family, her heritage, show the food and everything. I like that.
Yes.
Shady.
First off, am I giving off the echo still?
Right now, you good.
You good.
Okay. All right. So before I read, I have to make sure y'all can hear me.
Ooh.
I want to know, is that her skin or was that clay that was smashed all over her face? Ooh. That cannot be how her skin looked.
Nope.
Number 2, I think Wendy Mama is a narcissist. A narcissist is someone who the attention always has to be on them. If they're not the one in the spotlight, if they're not the one getting the titties done, it needs to be about them. She need her titties done because she got hers done. You just can't live your life according to what somebody else is doing. That's my opinion. Don't try to get something just because somebody else got it. Get it because you want it.
I don't think she thought about no titties till she seen how good Wendy's titties.
Yeah, they look good. She came in there with them looking good, and she said, "Let me get that." Let me tell you something. I got an old Sunday school mama. That lady saw me roll up in there with a tattoo. She said, "That's nice." And y'all, I listen. I pushed her to the line. I say, "Hey, if you get one, I'll pay for it." Like sometimes they do. Sometimes our mothers can get inspired by us. It's a lot of stuff that my mama wouldn't have never done. When she saw me do it, she was like, "I want it and pay for it." And I did it. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love their dynamic. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And Princess, I'm with you. Bubba Sparks finally understand part of the assignment. Let us see the family. And the food was looking good. Like I peeked at a goosey on that table. That goosey was looking real good. And I started, gaining weight while I was watching. But it did. And I like the fact that, now you're bringing a little bit of the culture to the TV. Like that's what we wanted to see last season, rather than her running around slithering downstairs. So,
say it's the way she asked for the titties.
Yeah.
That's my personality.
That's her personality. She ain't got to clean it up for no TV. Mama, I'm on your side. Listen, Mama Sparks, Bubba's mama. If you want some titties, you holler at us. I'm gonna start you a GoFundMe to get Mama some titties. I'm with you. Come on.
But Mama holds herself like that. Mama holds herself real regal. She is the chief.
That's right.
So she holds herself that way. So she's going to come off that way. I want the titties.
That's right.
And you are going to pay for it.
That's right. My mother's the same way. My mama still demand money like Debo. All of us gotta have something on her 40. So I love it. I'm here for it.
So Karen goes over Ash. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I done went ahead. I done forgot. Wendy had to tell Mama because she don't know what she want to do with her damn life at 40, 50 years old. I want to start a candle business. And did y'all peep what she said? I haven't done all the business side of it, but I picked the color of the lid. And then I like some shit. And she's like, I'm a few thousand short $20,000 short. And I know she said Eddie got down her throat, but his face looked like, I know you fucking lying. If that had a face, Eddie had it. Maxine.
But do you see she's morphing into Monique?
I didn't think that. I felt that was a little Monique-esque.
The way she's speaking, the way she was narrating in the first episode, Monique, and now she want to have candles. What's next? Oils, like it's giving me Monique.
I'm not surprised, and I agree with you. I think part of why she was after Monique so hard. Same thing for Robin and Gizelle. It was a lot of jealousy toward Monique for her family, her husband, and her lifestyle. It's the same thing we saw on Married to Medicare with Hellishly. Soon as Mariah was gone, that heifer went and got blonde weave and started dressing like her and putting all that highlighter on, looking like R2D2. You know, that's what happens sometimes when you see people attack people. It's because of jealousy.
Yeah, they are jealous.
Mm-hmm. So now she giving us her Monique impersonation and scene.
Mm-hmm. I thought the same thing. I thought it was very similar to Monique's Oil Essential line. It was very similar. I could see Monique coming out with a candle line way before I could see it a Wendy.
So would you watch? I mean, would you buy her candle?
No.
I would buy whatever candle is at the Walmart and whatever scent that I was smelling at the time that I liked. If it, I'm not looking at the label, but I think that she's stealing somebody's idea.
Yeah. Well, considering that she just filled herself up with plastic and synthetics, I would advise her to avoid flames for a little while.
Okay, so they said the way we hate on Gizelle is unhealthy. No, the way Gizelle hates on everybody else is unhealthy. Because in earlier seasons, I was a Gizelle fan, and baby, the word on the street was Gizelle, but Gizelle now is jazz hell. Okay, and she does that to herself. Somebody, Henrisa, she come in here to fight. Is Monique the only one allowed to sell candles? She don't even sell candles. That's just not the point. That went way over your head. Miss 4 Degrees all of a sudden want to go from being a CNN analyst and I'm in politics. You better recognize me because I speak at the John.
Like the candles is still in the therapeutic realm. It's like in the therapeutic health realm, like it's still similar to what Monique is doing. And it just seemed like from the narration, the way she was talking and saying it like it was a fairy tale and talking the way she was speaking, it's just giving me Monique. It's like she's gone now and you're trying to turn into her. It's just weird.
Yep.
So it's not hate, it's just facts out here.
It's a little creepy. Opinions. And not only that, it's a little creepy. And yes, business is business, sis. You're absolutely right. But it's off brand. That would be like me being me. Now all of a sudden I'm gonna sell stripper outfits. Like it just don't. It's plaids and stripes. How you go from being a professor at the Johns Hopkins to now you want to pick lids to put on candles after you done filled your body up with plastic. See, something is wrong here. Something is going wrong. And I think that we're seeing Wendy trying to morph into what she thinks people want to see her as. I just really want to see the real Bubba Sparks. I ain't gonna never like her, but I would like to see the real Bubba. If the real Bubba could please stand up.
One of your children, one of the cousins over here asking a question. So
are we allowed to drag over here? Drag now.
She said, I don't want to act out in company house. We family, okay? The royal citizens, the royal family. Look, that is the whole beauty of this show is if you got something to say, go ahead and say it, okay? Now we have a quick quip with Karen and Ashley. Karen walks in on Ashley on this call talking about having some placenta pills. Okay, first of all, I don't want that shit. It done came out my body. I don't know about this new age stuff. I think if God pushed it out my body, then he might not want it back in me, okay? But somebody sat up there and came up with that thought or that process. God bless y'all. I'm not hating on y'all if you do it. I'm saying it's just not for me. Throw that shit in the garbage where it come from, okay? And don't sell my shit on the black market.
But that's what they're doing.
Or use it to help somebody's bone marrow, whatever they help it with, but I ain't finna eat it. So she brings the invitation over for the party, and Ashley asked her about Sing Sing, and I think that Karen was ashamed to tell what the truth was, and she just didn't want to tell Ashley, so she tried to finesse the situation. And lastly, that baby came out and cried looking at Karen. So Shady, come on with it.
Well, like I said before, I felt like maybe
Ashley.
Karen thought about it. She sat home and they sat with her, and she felt like she dragged her too hard. So she wanted to do something nice. So that's why she did the party. And she wanted to come over there, and when Ashley confronted her about the thing she said, she tried to say, oh, it sounded good, so I just said it. But I know that there was something behind it, but maybe she was just trying to clean it up for the cameras or make it seem better than what it was. But I think that, Karen, she likes to be even keel. She doesn't like to be too overbearing. So I feel like she was trying to clean it up a little bit. Even though there's no coming back from the Gizelle thing. There's no coming back. And the placenta thing, I heard it's good for you. So they said
they've been doing that for centuries. They just now that people are talking about it.
Yeah,
they've been eating.
It look like liver. I'm good on that.
A lot of people eat it.
So
I believe the doctors is taking it and selling it. Like after you had the baby, I should have asked for my placenta. I got 2 missing. I want them back now.
They gone now.
DT said they bury the placenta with the treats on top so the land can be nourished with it. Humans don't eat it. I'm with that. You could do that, put a tree out in my yard, and I know I gave life to it like I've given life to Earth anyway. So I'm with that.
Messy, and that baby's messier.
Yeah, what y'all think about
that baby about Karen? Ashley been talking about Karen to Dean. When
Karen always got a new face. That was shade.
You know what
baby messy too. Dean messy too. As soon as he saw Karen, started crying.
You know what I got from that? What I got from that was that baby ain't used to seeing black folks. That's what I got from that. Now he got a white man and he got a white daddy. He got a mama that's passing. And when the grand dame ain't dark, but she clearly a black woman. That baby ain't used to black folks. And that's why that baby went hollering like that. He was like, oh, mama, what is this?
It's true, because grandma's light skin, Uncle Cooter Cat, whatever his name is like,
girl.
I can't think of his name.
Oh, yeah, the mama brother?
Yeah. Thank you for Helene Easley. As good as Monique's essentials oils are, I purchased. If Monique dropped her candle line today, I would buy it. I probably would too. Ain't no lie. Support her tomorrow on Tea with Monique on YouTube channel. Come on, Shady.
I just felt like Monique's aesthetic. It's something that she would do. I'm not saying that nobody else can do it, but it didn't seem like something coming from a professor that, a news commentator, someone, maybe she could have published a book or something, but for you to come out with a candle line is really, it's really housewife-ish. It's like you want to come in and do your little side business because you don't really
said, can we rewind? Did you point out that Miss 4 Degrees says, I finally get to be my authentic self as a way to usher us into her new altered body? That's like jumbo shrimp, dry mop.
Right, and that's what I was going to say. But who is Wendy? Will the real Wendy please stand up? Who are you? Because last year you was made it a point to brag about your degree. If everything was about education, and I'm educated, and I have 4 degrees. Everything was about that. It wasn't no candle. You didn't mention wax, nothing. This is why it's just like where this candle thing come from. So this is why it feels like you're trying to be something that you're not. Like we already see that you went and reshaped your body because you probably want to fit into what the aesthetic of what someone beautiful or maybe what she thinks is beautiful.
When
but
she
it's
said
just weird.
home essential line, I wasn't expecting for her to pull out no damn candle. That is not a home essential. I thought she was gonna be like Portia and bring out some comforters, maybe to put on Giselle's bed, or she was gonna pull out just some vases or some. She got a little decent decor with all that white all everywhere. You take the kids' pictures out from by the bed, it looked nice. But I just wasn't ready for the candle. Like that was a huge disappointment. And she talking about she need $20,000 to start that business. Her ass better buy a few and take her ass to the flea market like everybody else and buy some till she work her way up.
I work with a starter business.
Right, a candle line with no business proposal. That came from left field. So it looked like she needed even a 6th degree and learn how to run a business, okay? Because that is just ludicrous. That's why Eddie over there looking like she done lost her goddamn man, because he like, well, I know I'm going to have to defend her in court in a minute. So
Eddie going to start hanging out with Juan. They both going to be gone.
Well, if you ask me, and ain't nobody asked me, but I'm going to say it anyway. I felt like Eddie was looking at her like, where the hell we finna get $20,000? Now that's what it looked like to me.
That's what that face looked like. I know you fucking lying. That's
where the hell we finna get $20,000? You know we in debt, and we just got in more debt to buy you a new body, Bubba.
Right, your body on credit.
Now she up in here, booty, rocking everywhere, and she think that new body equals brand new life. This is not a fairy tale, darling.
Right.
Focus, go back. Listen, I'm a seamstress. I know you can take stuff in. And I don't know if the doctors can do it, but they should be able to run a seam up underneath that cheek and then tug it up, pull it up, and then fasten it at the small of her back, and then work on that. Don't worry about no candles. Get some needle and thread, not candles, Wendy.
Jesse said they should call the candle line 4 degrees. Okay, so now we go to Gizelle and these children. I don't even think it's much to talk about. Gizelle basically told them little girls, I was the broken whore from Hampton University, and your mama then gave out all this cat to these basketball players and all this, and then I got me a preacher whore, and that's how you got here. But I don't want you to be a whore like me. And them kids was like, girl, bye. It read her for filth about her support in learning how to make good decisions on men and how her love.
They wanted their daddy to be the basketball player. They like,
you couldn't even choose us a good daddy. Like
they don't even like their dad. It seems like they don't even like their dad at all.
They don't.
And that's sad in itself. They don't even like their dad. When their dad came, they just look uncomfortable. They didn't want to be around him. Gizelle probably dogged him out their whole life. That now you brought him on with the cameras, and then it was so awkward last season watching them eat that dinner. They did not want to talk to that man.
They didn't want to be there. Come on, DC. Are the candles coming out? Winter, spring, summer, fall. It sounds like a she by charade. Jason. I'm not finna start with y'all today. Yes, I made candles at home. I doubt she needs that much to get started. It's just low budget for me. Anybody can make some candles.
Yeah, come on. She by charade. She gonna have the glass with the wick but no wax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, candles with no wax. How dreadful.
Just the glass, the wick, and no wax.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Seanitra, come on.
I don't even want to say, listen, I love Gizelle's daughters. I love Gizzard Neck's daughters. The daughters of Gizzard Neck are wonderful. They need their own show. I love those girls, and I like that they hold their mama accountable. They're not disrespectful, but you can tell that they done had enough of her mess. And y'all right, they don't like Jamal. I don't think any of them are asking is Jamal coming. They hope he don't show up. So I don't know. I'm here for the girls. I'm a big fan of those girls. I am.
The kids are way more mature than she could ever be.
Yeah, more sense than their mammy. That's true. That's a fact. They definitely got more sense than their mammy.
Yeah. I think that Gizelle just likes to put on for other people more than they do. They don't care. They'll just say it like it is. But Gizelle likes to paint this picture like, you know, it's all grand, but when it's really not. And
but she tells them a lot, like a lot.
She told her, you share too much. You share too much.
Yeah, because she told them kids a lot, and then you looking at them when they have an opinion and they're saying things like when they were mad that she got back with their father. You told them all about what this man did to you and how he hurt you or whatever, you know, and put you in Bellevue or Sing Sing or wherever. Mm-hmm. You done told them all this stuff. And
well, that's because
she mad because
they're
no friends. Looking at you like, what are you doing?
She don't have no friends. That's something that she accused Karen of, but she's projecting on Karen. The problem is that she really ain't got no friends to talk to. So therefore, she's made her daughters into her friends, and they are not at the age that they should be her friends in that manner, talk about grown folks' business. Right. DC done said, do you think that she started the candle line to get the PPP to pay for her BBL?
You know what?
That's what her body's on credit.
That was
a lot of people been doing that PPP loan fraud. They said, well, let me stop.
Every season she could come out with 4 cents.
That's right. 4 cents with them 4 degrees. Thank you, Jesse. I like that.
I love Grace. She tells Gizelle exactly how she feels. They know it was my daddy could have been a basketball player for me.
They was real disappointed. Real disappointed.
You could have been a basketball player. You picked this one out of everybody?
You go get the real short preacher who like to dibble and dabble at the altar call. See, Gizelle dropped the ball. She dropped the ball, and those girls didn't mind letting her know she dropped the ball. Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna open the phone lines. We ain't gonna take a lot of calls today, but we finna drop the link to call in. So y'all better hurry up and get in before the backstage gets full. In the meantime,
you didn't mention about them with this couples party.
I'm about
to get a couple party.
Okay,
yeah. I was gonna say in the meantime, that's to give them a chance to get in the church. We finna talk about this here love party, okay? You see Karen and Ray. Now I love that Karen, she my kind of girl. I'll throw a party and dress casual as hell at my own house, at my own party. But I love the way Karen puts together parties, and she had the caterer, and I like the theme of the drinks and everything. And I like that Ray was right there with her, and they had it going on real good. So first, let's talk about Ray and Mia and Papa G coming in the building, okay? What do y'all think about the party and them meeting each other? And she also made a comment that she wishes Ray would cut his hair off like Papa G and know that he is going bald and looking like George Jefferson about the head, but she wants him to have the full Uncle Ben. And right before y'all answer, why hasn't Gizelle hosted lunch, brunch, dinner, snacks, anything at her home after 6 seasons? It's because she's she's a lot more poor and cheap than the other people. That's a fact. She don't have the money that they have. So
she keeps spending her money on them Versace coverlets. That's why she can't
spend her money on glitter.
What do you think about this here party, Mase?
Now the party, when they came in, it was cute or whatever. You know, when Papa G came in with Mia and they met Ray. But Karen trying to get Ray to get a bald head. Now leave Ray Peach Fuzz alone. Leave him alone. Just let it fall out naturally. Just leave him alone.
Now you know sometimes you got to give up the ghost when you got that George Jefferson look going on.
Not at that age.
Yeah, but that's his look.
That's right.
That's his look. That's Ray look. You know,
I love Karen.
Little Peach Fuzz. That's his look. Leave him alone, Karen.
That's right. I love Karen, but Karen gonna have to back up off Uncle Ray about his Peach Fuzz, as you call it. Leave Ray alone.
What do you think their relationship is going to be as a duo, all 4 of them?
It'll be cool.
I think they're going to be real. I think that'd be cool, but I think maybe Karen was expecting G to be like a Ray.
Yeah, but I've seen him on Instagram. He real hood. He real
Yeah,
hood.
G ain't no Ray. G's a young
No,
69.
G is the G.
Or 68.
If you smashing in Waffle House bathrooms, that's
Yes. What?
That's a whole different level. So I think, but
Yeah,
I do think that
Ray ain't gonna be able to keep up.
I think they have a lot in common though. They're older guys who got younger wives, and they're living out their elderly days. You know.
Oh no, not the AARP. I'm not seeing. I'm gonna cut you off right there. So Ashley comes in solo without Michael. She was like, "I'm finna get out here and get all these free meals and get my last days in before I be on lockdown as soon as possible." And Candy comes in with her phony ass, you know, and we gonna discuss that. And what's her face? Wendy comes in with her husband Eddie with the slender red dress. And when Candace sees Wendy, she calls her Miss New Booty. Damn it.
Booty rocking everywhere. Okay.
How did you know, Seanitra?
Listen, because that's Miss New Booty. Listen, y'all gotta give me my credit. Sometimes I just got to call it like it is. That's Bubble. Bubble with the deflated bubble.
Do you think she looked good in a red dress?
She did. I ain't gonna front. She did. She looked very nice in her red dress. I'm not saying that the partially deflated booty doesn't look nicer than what she had. All I said was run a piece of thread up underneath them cheeks and just tug it up a little. That's all I said. When she jump in that shape or pull them cheeks up so it's set in the right spot. That's all I'm saying.
You need a booty bra.
What B, what you think about Candace and Wendy and all of them coming in and their looks, and Candace phony ass coming in here acting like she didn't have something against Karen when she came there? I think she might have wanted the meal, and I think that she wants support, that she still needs to be babied, and she wants that from Karen.
I agree.
I think it was good that Candace came. I'm glad she came to the party instead of just holding on to this grudge that she wants to have with Karen. But I'm going to need her to let that go. She's talking about somebody didn't acknowledge that she got hit in the head last season. We all know you got hit in the head. We know that happened. But you need to let that go. Somebody play Keisha Cole, let it go. Let it go. That happened last season. Karen did not bop you upside the head. Karen was trying to be supportive to both of y'all. So now, and Monique is not here anymore. So you need to move on from that. So I'm glad she came. She was respectful. Candace actually didn't get on my nerve this episode.
Because she had to step lively. She had to be careful. She knew not to come to Karen's house cutting up, or she really would get her ass beat. That's what I feel.
But that victimhood has to go. We're not going to bring that into this season, especially if nobody gives it to you this season so far.
They said production force Candace to go.
Possibly. You didn't come to the first thing, so you got to come to the second thing.
Which one was wrong, Jesse? Karen calling Bravo on Candace, or the fact that Candace was hurt by Karen calling? So yes, she needs to let it go.
Let it go.
Look, Deborah, I understand you recognize what's going on over here, and I'm just gonna say I don't have nothing against nobody, but we don't care to talk about other people over here, except for the people that is in the all-star circle. So yes, that whatever went on over there, we ain't gonna talk about it. Come enjoy us. Yes, this is Seanitra, and she is here with her royal family, and her members is here, and y'all can talk about that later. You could DM her. So now Mia then came up in here. Now the gag for me was that she said she done lied so damn much that she had to go look at her license to know how old she was.
I've done that. I have done that. Let me tell you something. This is a true story. My daughter is in the chat and she can tell you. I have said that I was 25 so long. I literally looked on Facebook one of my classmates announced her age and was like, "Oh, it's a good birthday." And I said, "Wait." I called my baby. I said, "Eva, how old am I?" I had to check with my kid to make sure I knew how old I was. So I'm not mad at Mia for that. When I'm 70, I'm gonna be 25. So I'm not mad at her. Lie about your age. If they can't look at you and figure it out, don't tell on yourself. Now that's what I'm gonna tell all the ladies. Don't be telling on yourself, girl.
But she,
No.
that's what she told. Like, if you don't lie, keep up with the lie. You should have your lie together. But don't go back and say, I had to go look back at my license. So yeah, I'm 36. Girl.
I ain't mad at Mia. Go Mia, go. I done told y'all I like Mia. I like Mia. Go girl. Because I understand. And guess what? I'm gonna keep lying about my age too. I ain't never telling.
But I will say this about Mia. She gives way too much information about herself to people that she doesn't know. They don't need to know that your box been beaten so much that you had to get a clit rejuvenation on.
Well, you do know people get clitoral rejuvenation and not because they got beat up. You know that, right?
But that's what she said.
Was good, and she probably got the labias and stuff tightened up.
No, she didn't say labia. She said clitoral rejuvenation.
I thought when she said I got my vagina done.
No, she said clitoris. She clearly said clitoris. So when you get clitoral rejuvenation, first of all, women's bodies are made different. Everybody's body is made different. And just because the shape of a woman's body is a certain way, it doesn't mean she's worn out. And some women after childbirth, it might get a little mangled up down there. Now that's just
she said that the baby didn't come out the coochie. That she scheduled them C-section. That's what you could do with money. I don't want to have no baby. I don't want to push nothing out. I'm gonna sit up here and
that's what I did. I scheduled my C-section. Well, both my kids C-sections.
I was afraid of the C-section, but my thing was she gave him a lot, but I think she did that shady for shock value because she knew that Bubba Sparks was trying to embarrass her. So I think that was her way of taking her ammo. Like, you can't embarrass me when I'm owning it. And I'm gonna tell you something you didn't know. See, you looking at these lips, this nose, these titties, and she say, "How about look a little further down south?" I did that too. So I felt her on that. I felt on that.
Mo said she been 28 for 35 years. Okay.
Go, Mo. Go, Mo. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, Bubba Sparks didn't have no business trying to haze nobody. You're still the new girl, Bubba. Stop trying to haze people.
Right.
She came with it.
Still got to make up for last season. Like, you got a lot of work to do.
So now don't forget to come in the room. I've seen people going in and out the room if you want to say your 2 cents behind here. Now, the thing was, after we done talked about all that, Dr. Wendy Osefo with the titties and booty decides to call out Mia for her loyalty and for her talking good about Gizelle, which Wendy allegedly at this time has nothing against Gizelle, but she said this when Gizelle wasn't there. And called her out for her loyalty to Karen. And she spats with Wendy, and it gets a little heated. And again, Ashley just sitting over in the corner like Safari, eating her food. And Mia, you could tell she's ghetto too, because it came out,
Yeah.
And she said, look, Wendy, what you gonna do? And Wendy's like, don't put your hands in my face. And Mia said, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Was not expecting that.
But Candace, the face that she made was still mischievous, like she was entertained. But this is the same person that didn't like the fact that she put her hands in somebody's face and got her wig snatched. I had a problem with that. If I was so traumatized, I probably would have left the room when they started getting down and humbugging.
Right, instead of laughing.
Go ahead, Shady.
Well, I do think that she can maybe look in the mirror and see herself in Mia a little bit. She, Mia was kind of provoking Wendy. What you gonna do about it? To me, if that was anybody else, if that was somebody, maybe Monique, you would have got popped in the jaw. But I think that was an opportunity for Candace to see how she looked and how she provoked a situation. Maybe she didn't take advantage of that opportunity, but that was maybe God showing you yourself in that situation. And then even Ashley said, we don't do the hands in this group. We don't do the hands. Because
she done learned. She done learned how to do
They've been doing the hands. They've
Candace
been
saw what she should have done. That's what happened. Candace was looking at her about what she should have done. She should have shut up. The way Wendy shut up after Mia said, my hand is in your face and what you want to do about it? And Wendy didn't say nothing. Oh,
but no, Candace was the aggressor. So she couldn't have done
but she
what
should have
Wendy
shut
did.
up. But you see how Wendy backed up and shut up. Wendy didn't keep going. You know, when the altercation looked like it was about to get serious.
Because Wendy knew she was going to get her ass beat. Plus, she just got them titties.
And Candace knew that she was going to get dragged across that table by her good wig. She should have shut up. Candace knew that you're going to be walking around with post-it stickers and folded napkins, dabbing the corner of your eye. You should have shut up. Stop jumping up. If you punks jump up to get beat down, stop doing that.
But Mia was the aggressor in this time, and I believe she would have backed up everything that she put up. But because all them people got all them fillers and all that plastic and the both of them, I don't think it would have went no further. No way. That's why Wendy shut up, because she know you wasn't finna pop her a titty, and she just got them done, and she's still paying for them. So Wendy wasn't expecting that. Let me shut the hell up.
Wendy's face was shocked. She was not expecting that. Wendy thought she was going to say, and what you not going to do, get your hand, and that Mia was going to back off. She was not expecting that.
Well, she also thought somebody else was going to back her fake ass up too, like they did at the table, but everybody just sat there and looked at her ass. Okay. And on sidebar, do we have any comments on why Juan said, I'm not going to that shit?
Because Robin told him about the shit that Karen said at the table about their relationship being fake.
Yeah.
And Juan don't even he didn't show up to the last reunion. He don't really care.
Like Juan ain't showing up to nothing. Juan ain't showing up to the house. Juan ain't showing up to the bed. That heifer won't bathe. He ain't showing up to this wedding that ain't finna never happen. Juan just ain't showing up. Juan don't care. Juan say, give me my money back and take a bath. Juan don't give a darn. Now back to this Wendy and Mia situation, because I got something to say. Now it looked like to me, Wendy is like a dog with a bone. She act like something about Mia triggers her. And it's not just, you spoke something, said something nice to Gizelle. I think it goes deeper than that. Now, I don't know whether she caught Eddie with a woman that looked like Mia. I don't know whether a girl like Mia took her man in high school. I don't know whether, she told her doctor, make me look something like this, and she came out looking like that. I don't know what she did, but it's something that she's taken very personal, and she's internalized it toward Mia. Now, that's what I think. I don't know what this is about, but this ain't about, I think you phony, because clearly she knows, just like the rest of us know, Mia don't really know Karen like that. Mia really don't know none of y'all like that. That girl trying to get to know people. And, so cement her spot on the show the way Bubba Sparks is trying to do the same thing. And Bubba was really the aggressor. Like, she was getting all, neck twirling and I'm checking you. And when the girl told her, like, look, I'm done talking to you, she basically said, don't come for me. Mia wasn't coming for her. Mia was defending herself because Bubba was being aggressive. Yet again, good old aggressive Bubba. And so when she said, get your hand out of my face, I'm sorry, y'all, but it looked like Wendy's hand was just as close to Mia's face. And Mia had every right to feel threatened about her inflated lips and cheekbones, as Wendy had to be about her new fun bags in the front of her chest, okay? So I like Mia's response. Like, basically, it's in your face and what you gonna do. And when it comes to Candace, I want y'all to give Secret Squirrel her credit. Secret Squirrel said, we learned last season that we don't put our hands in people's faces, because when I did it, my wig got shifted. So she tipped her head to the side and went to grinning like, I know what happens when you put your hand in somebody's face. So that's what that was. It's like a little kid, you got a whipping. So now that you see somebody else about to get a whipping, of course you laughing. Because she already know, like, hey, we know what happens when you do that. That's why she said we don't do hands in this group. Because she know what happened with her hands last season.
Terry says, I think Wendy was the aggressor to Mia, and Mia knows how to respond.
Right.
With Seanitra. I don't know. I mean, she was aggressive verbally, but when it came to the hands in the face, Mia was like, well, so what you gonna do? So what you gonna do?
Wendy's hands were going too. Go back and look at it, sis. Wendy had her hands going first. And what it was, she didn't expect.
What's up?
Yes, she did not expect that girl to match her energy. And it's like,
That's
girl,
what it was.
just because you angry and bitter don't make you tough. Like, nobody's afraid of you. Bubba. No.
You, Wendy, thought she was going to clear her when she said, what you're not going to do is you're going to get your hand on my face. And Mia gave her something that she wasn't asking for. And she was shocked. Like,
I'm sorry.
That's what happened.
Maybe it's the cynicism in me, but if Monique had said, "What you gonna do about it?" I got my fingers in your face.
They would have jumped on her.
They would have jumped all over Monique. But because
we already established they don't like Monique. Never liked Monique.
It's me standing up for herself. She just here, But if Monique was to do that, y'all would have dragged her for that.
The lies you tell, because we love Monique. You can take that back. But the bottom line is them heifers probably would have tried to jump on Monique. But I think what happened with Mia is Mia shocked the piss out of all of them. I don't think none of them knew Mia was really about their life. And Mia let them know, don't let them surgeries fool you. I'll pop these nails off and pop a hole. And that's what I got from her.
Because my husband is a whole GD, okay?
That
now we
don't like people fight. I was fighting.
Now, Princess, we can't put GD on that man. He might be a vice lord folk or whatever. All I know is he the real deal. And Mia apparently is the real deal 2.0. Because she didn't play no games with Bubba at all.
Before we take this caller, we're going to talk about this here party with these men. Now, they had that little dating game, newlywed game situation. And Wendy won because they asses was over there cheating. Me personally, I wouldn't have let the husband and wife sit next to each other because I figure a couple of them was cheating. But the fact that Wendy was so insecure that she had to straight up tell that man, don't you put another bitch name down on that board. Or you ain't
that's what she said.
I'm not going to let you see these new titties tonight. Okay?
He don't want to see them.
He sure don't.
He don't want to see them.
Well, Mase, what is your thought about the game and that whole situation?
Yeah, they were cheating, and Wendy done scared poor Eddie. Eddie looked terrified. He looked terrified. He was scared. It was a cute little game, but Eddie damn sure looked terrified, and she was feeding him them answers.
And G, and they wouldn't have got all them right, and the fact that G and Mia, they nasty. G and Mia is nasty.
What was funny was Ray talking about Katie. How he gonna? Ray said he want Katie.
That was a surprise.
It was funny. It was funny though. Uncle Ray funny. You know he can't do no wrong.
He done went and dug up Katie like let's bring Katie back.
She's not even a contestant in this game, okay?
He's still thinking about Katie. Katie been gone for 2 seasons.
But I'm gonna say this. Think about it. Ray might have been the smartest man in the goddamn room. Ray say, "I'm gonna mention somebody who ain't even here. That way, y'all can't be bothering me like, oh, you caught me looking at her or watching her." He said, "Let's dig up somebody who ain't here." That's what I think.
They gave you another shirt. Gave us another shirt. Papa nail, Papa hole. Holes in chocolate. But what do you think about we're gonna talk about Wendy, but the fact that Mia and G is nasty and they was in there fucking in Waffle House bathroom. And I don't necessarily mean nasty in a dirty sense. They nasty and they met at the strip club. And I think, bartenders in a strip club wear thongs too. Sometimes don't be mistaken. But the fact that they in there fucking in the nasty ass Waffle House.
Waffle House is the dirtiest restaurant that you can have sex in. Maybe they were just in love.
Shady,
I immediately judged her.
Shady, you just gave me a light stroke. Did you say the nastiest restaurant you can have sex in? Baby, how many restaurants is you having sex in?
I'm having sex in the bathroom, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it at the Waffle House.
You done thought about this?
I haven't thought about it. Y'all put me out there.
I done scoped it out. I said, not only have I thought about it, I done scoped it out. I know it's nasty. Yes.
Just going to the bathroom at the Waffle House. They just pee on the seat. They ain't washing their hands like that.
Well, maybe she did it with no hands. She said all you got to do is bend it over. And maybe she been working at the strip club, so they probably done taught her something. She bent it over, grabbed them ankles, and busted wide open. And she said, "Yes, I got it from here."
It's toilet paper on the
no Ray type of old. She's loose.
I'm just saying, the bathroom is dirty. I mean, wait till you get home. Just wait till you get home. Maybe
she didn't want them at her house at the time. I don't know.
Well, maybe they couldn't hold it. I don't know, but that's scary. I'm more concerned that Shady done thought about which restrooms and which restaurants is safe to be doing this at. Now I'm scared.
I ain't thought about it. I'm just saying it's the nastiest,
But did we peep how Mia said that when she met him, he was with his third wife?
Yeah, I peeped that too.
Yeah.
So he was married when she met him. That's what it implies.
He probably was a good customer at the strip club.
That's right. Yeah.
And he was tricking and paying for her stuff.
Well, it looks like I need to get me a new model. He's, let me get rid of the old one that I got. You getting a little old, and come on over here and let me get a new one. That's all.
Yeah. And she got 2 kids for him, so she got some checks coming.
She got the check.
But she's the last wife. She's gonna be the last wife. She's like, he's 68.
Yeah, he gets, men get tired. Men get tired.
Oh my God, Princess, do you see what DC said down there? DC is crazy. I love you, DC, but you're crazy.
That's why she need a new clicker Waffle House contamination.
I'm just saying. Is that how COVID-19 started? Because you was in the bathroom trying to hunch?
Oh, really?
Oh no!
Ooh, y'all talking? Ooh, shots fired! You can do it anywhere you can get it. Y'all stop.
Oh my God! I'm gonna leave that alone. This is too grown for me. I'm gonna leave that alone.
No different than getting it in the club. They talking. They going shots fired back and forth. You can bend it over like Ray in that kitchen. Yes.
Listen, everybody, Uncle Ray scared me. Him and Karen. They talking about they started on the counter and ended on the floor. What the hell is going on right now?
I wanted them to stop. I felt like Gizelle at that point.
Y'all was just eating off that counter. Then you talk about you was having sex?
Oh. Well, when they didn't have no kids, hey, Chris in the house. I'm about to be an empty nester. Never know what I might do. We eat dinner right there in the kitchen, okay? I got some dessert for you. Let's go. The kitchen counters is clean because I wiped them down while I was cooking.
Oh my God. I ain't touching that, y'all. I ain't touching that.
Nikki Pooh said, I think Mia say anything just so these girls can't have nothing to come at her with. She's showing them that she's successful or married, even though she's spraying herself with her own tea. And I think that she has the similarities to Monique, and she's a good replacement because they hated the fact that they could not say nothing to Monique. They couldn't touch her marriage. They couldn't touch her kids because her kids wasn't ghetto and rowdy. They couldn't touch her looks. They couldn't touch the money. So that's why they hated her. So I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
Yeah, I didn't like Monique.
But you're giving
Monique money backed up to her lifestyle.
Yep.
So let's take our first caller, and y'all guys, the StreamYard is pinned in blue at the top of the chat if you want to get in on the conversation real quick. Here go DC again. Y'all need new clickers and toots. Stay off these people furniture in these clubs and things with that. Dorit. Hey, Dorit.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Seanitra, I'm sorry, but I'm about to go messy on Mia.
Go for it.
Okay. Her face is very disturbing to look at. She has, because it doesn't move, and she has pot marks the size of craters on the sides of both her face. And I think it's from all the fillers and Botox that she gets every 4 weeks. They're supposed to last 6 to 8 months. So I really think she's going to end up like Michael Jackson, and her face is going to start to fall off.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as far as her relationship with her husband, I have a different take than you. What I saw is that he's not that thrilled with her. And it might just come to pass that this relationship is all smoke and mirrors.
Maybe, girl, maybe.
Why you say that?
Well, he was pretty perturbed with her, taking phone calls and, not taking care of her daughter. He wasn't very helpful.
Well, I mean, he probably because he with the kids all day, but I think that she is I think they have a good marriage per se, but she's the young thing. That's why I say he reminds me of Simon, look, or like Trump. I'm getting older every few years. I gotta get me a new woman like I get me a new car. And they gotta be fixed up, plugged up. That's why she have all that stuff done so she can stay in her position longer.
Right. I agree.
Okay, we'll see how it turns out.
Her lips are stiff. Her lips are stiff. They do not. They just sitting there like it looks kind of weird.
Listen,
right,
I like
she was
Mia, but I
brokerish
agree
to me.
So
I
this
agree with Dorita 100%.
this conversation to be continued.
Okay, Dorit.
Okay.
We'll see you next week. Thank you for
All right,
calling.
We love you,
Dorit.
Dorita.
I love you.
I cannot with this. Jennifer Love Spirit. And I know who this is. See, that's why I eating at the potluck at work. Some people let the house cat crawl on the counter, and some people spreading the cat on the counter. No.
And y'all not wiping every time y'all doing it. Y'all not wiping down the countertop every time. I know y'all not.
You're supposed to wipe down the counter when you get ready to cook. Why you keep putting this up there? We saw that. It just said you wanted your thing on the screen. There you go. I think they'll be fine. He's an old school player. That's why Mia is finding her way. I think I looked at even her Instagram when we first found out that she was going to be on the show. Everything is produced. Everything is produced. But I think at home when the camera's not there, that they're ghetto. They're bougetto. It shows that when he said he found her in the strip club, I think they are rich people that code switch. They know how to be real ghetto, but on the cameras or in front of their constituents or their comrades, they're real bougie and real classy and uppity. And I just think that they probably have a good duality in that.
That's what I think.
Yeah, because you could look at G and see he's a little hood. You see the hood.
Even in her produced videos, it got hood music in it. That's what I'm like. Yeah, y'all, you got some finger popping going on in here. And if you worked in the strip club, whatever you was doing, at some point you had to fight. Okay, right. You had to cuss out a hole about taking your tips or trying to take your Johns and take your clients. You might have went in the back in the champagne room. You had to be a fighter, have something in you that you're not soft. And I don't
just have that aggressive personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she definitely is not going to be easy to haze. So I think if these ladies,
don't see no pushover.
Yeah, like if they planning to haze Mia, I'm gonna need them to get a new plan. This ain't gonna work. What you might want to do is call her parole officer or something. Don't be trying to haze her. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Right.
Yeah, real talk.
When you want that firsthand, she ain't know how to recover from that.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of see how she was a bit tiffed at her. He was tiffed at her. But he was kind of loving with how he handled her. He said, don't be defensive. I think he knew he's a pimp, you know what I'm saying, from back in the day. I think he knows how to handle the ladies, to finesse them and just to, sit her own down. Like, okay, I like it. I think it's cute that you a little spicy, but just don't get too spicy. Don't let me sit you down, Yes, she did say she was born and raised in the DMV. And she lived in North Carolina. So, yes, allegedly, that's where they are. They live in Baltimore. Mia did her homework. They prepared for the mess, feeling around for her alliance. She let that be known by exchanging numbers with Gizelle. Yeah, she probably gonna track your ass, text your ass. Yeah, bitch, don't fuck with me. And I'll probably get your number too. I think she's very strategic. So, do we have any closing words? Shady,
I think this episode was pretty good, but next week, I'm waiting for next week when we get more Juan, because I'm just here for Juan, because I'm still want them to get rid of Robin, and we could keep Juan. So yeah, we need Juan to stay on. We need Robin to go. So I'm waiting for next week to when Juan gets all up into Robin. So I want to see that happen.
Shady.
I think once again, Potomac is bringing it this season. I think this is giving us way more than Atlanta ever gave in the past season. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm just looking to see what happens next. Let's get it going.
Okay, Seanitra.
Listen, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying everybody. Even Bubba Sparks is more interesting this season. So I'm interested to see what happens. Ashley's cool, pregnant. Ashley's always cool when she's pregnant. She's less messy. She's more about enjoying the mess. Yeah, because she's not really in it now. She's an observer. She's stirring the pot a little bit and staying on the edge and watching them heifers fight.
She stirring the pot and rubbing her stomach. To me, she seems like she get messier when she's pregnant. She's like, "Oh, I know they can't hit me now."
I think she's gonna be ready when she dropped that baby. So at the end of the season, then she's gonna be like, "Oh, you remember when you had said?"
Yeah, because y'all know, Ashley got a little hood booger in her too. So so she'll cut up once the baby drops. But I think everybody's a lot more interesting this season. I think Gizzard Neck is gonna give us all kind of material with that house. The West Wing, the East Wing. I don't know the wings and something. I don't know. But Robin, I'm with you, Mase. I feel like I'm here for Juan. I just want to hear what Juan gonna say. I think Juan gonna give us a lot of one-liners this season. That's what I think.
Because Juan's holding the job down for the household right now. Because we do not want to see Robin.
Robin finna lose her job sleeping. She gonna be asleep on the next episode. She about to lose her job.
So Shady, are you saying you are about to lose your job?
I was thinking that you about to lose your job.
Robin about to lose her job. I'm telling you, this is gonna be Robin last season as a regular housemate. She might be a friend to the show to Gizzard Neck because she gonna need backup, but Robin is not gonna be one of the main girls next season, and I'm willing to put money on it.
Okay, and we got to finish. We got to finish with this on comments. This is the comment and the situation of
that's my royal family member. You know what, Princess? Leave it to the royal family to get out in public and make a fool. This fool say Ashley eating ravioli and blankety Michael. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it.
If you know, you know. That's all I can say. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, go read me. Read what I wrote in the comments section about ravioli and you'll find out. So Seanitra, my sister.
I have no words.
That just ended the show. That really just ended the show.
I'll tell you backstage.
Listen, you know I always have something to say, Princess, but I have no words. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say,
you don't have no words, it's something. Y'all gotta tell me what it is.
I'm gonna tell you real soon. Where can they find you, Seanitra?
Listen, with that name that's right up under my picture, Seanitra, honey. Ain't no titles, it's just your girl. So y'all come holler at us over there at the Royal Family, where you always welcome at your sister's house, okay?
Dre said I'll never be able to eat ravioli and say it again.
I don't want it no more. He's like, no more.
Mase, Miss Mase, how can they find you?
You can find me down to the Instagram at Mase_Marow. And here every Tuesday on the House of the Princess at her crown royal. Wait, see, now I'm messing up the thing. I didn't even have a drink. I'm over here drinking a protein shake and messing up the thing of the Crown Jewel panel every Tuesday, reviewing the Housewives of Potomac.
All right, and Mr. Shady B, BB in the house.
When I'm not here, I'm at Shadier Room on Instagram, talking shit. So, other than that, I'm here on Tuesday nights.
All right. Y'all talking about this West Wing. Okay, y'all got some good reviews. Great panel. Look, if y'all enjoy us, help us grow. Okay, tell everybody to come watch us on Tuesdays when we post on Instagram. Just share it. Share this video so people can see it and they can come back and watch, because we're looking to grow and continue to get views. What I need you to do is also stop and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Most of the people here are already subscribed, but if you're watching the replay, stop being lazy and subscribe. You can even do it on TV. Just press the up button and you scroll on over to the 3 dots and all the stuff will come out, and you press the like button and then you do the subscribe button. Okay, you can do that. Do that for me. It don't cost you a thing. It's supporting us. Also, I got these good old cash apps going down at the bottom, so you can donate to everyone individually as well if you love them so much. Thank you, Candace Lane, for the super sticker. And thank y'all for the remarks. I do read the comments. The panel reads the comments. And we thank you so much for the positive feedback so that we can continue to grow and know what you like, what you don't like. So it's flattering for me, and I thank you so. Look at here, y'all cutting up. We trying to get up out of here. Thank you, Nikki Pooh, for the super chat. Congrats on the channel. Thank you so much for the super chat, super sticker. Thank you so much. What else tonight? Watch my bro on MTV. Where he at? Let me see. I'm learning to put this stuff up here. My bro Domati Pongo from the south side of Chicago. He's going to be on MTV in like a few minutes, actually, on True Life Crime. And
that's a good show too.
Look, Mase be on it.
Yes, I stay on the ID channel. I'm suspicious of everybody. Everybody. I love the shows like that.
So yeah, it's a good. They do a lot of cold cases and things like that. And looking into murders and stuff like that. So he does a real good job. He got a sexy voice. He used to be on radio over here. So yeah, I love him. That's my boo. And he looked just as fine in person as he does on TV. But he told me he had a girlfriend now. So I don't know, ladies, but he's still fine though. That's my boo. So,
don't pull a Portia.
Huh?
Don't pull a Portia.
Oh no, none of that. And I'm older than him, baby. I would, you know. No, that's my guy. He cool. And I don't know her because that would be a Portia. She's not my friend. But you know, she is.
I don't know her.
I don't know her. But now you just said that he had a girlfriend. So he said he was trying. I'm shocked because he'd be like, I'm too busy. I got 5 jobs. Looking like, okay. So, but support. And Thursday is, I'll put it up on the community tab as well. The Downing brothers, those are my cousins. Backyard Bar Wars, if you're into home improvement and just good old clean fun. And they build backyards and stuff. So it'll be the 3rd episode of Backyard Bar Wars on True TV. Please support them. And I'm going to get that stuff put up. So watch that on True TV about 8 o'clock Central on Thursday. And I got a grand announcement. This one they don't know about. My baby, my heiress for real. Her is going to be 18 years old on Thursday.
All right. So
she's going to be grown. Not grown, but you know, in their heads, you be grown when you 18. So she's also going to go back into her content creating. So we're going to go live, I think, and maybe tomorrow night about midnight. It'll be late. I believe we're going to do it tomorrow night. We're going to stay up. And I want you guys to help my daughter out, okay? I'll probably put a cash app out and cool because she needs stuff for college. That's one thing. But because she's becoming a content creator, I want to expose her to everyone. If you got some kids or some grandkids that can come follow her and be into the stuff that she into, so that we can help get her numbers up and get her started into her foray into content creation, I would really appreciate if you come watch and support Mase and my baby, and I christened the heiress into the world officially of YouTube. So yeah, that's how I announce it.
All right.
My baby.
18.
She funny too. You think I'm funny? She funny. I'm gonna steal some of her videos and put it on my community tab. Y'all gonna laugh.
All right now.
So with that being,
happy birthday.
Yes, y'all be around. I want to thank y'all for viewing so much. And we'll probably try to do a story time or something like that. Like I said, we'll be on real late to celebrate my baby's birthday. I'll schedule it when I can catch her. With that being said, all minds clear, like we in a church. Excuse me. Thank you for coming to the House of the Princess. Again, I need you to like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can know every time that I am going live. Also, please watch the other panelists. Follow the other panelists. Follow the panelists that not watch, but are a part of the Ladies Love Huntsville. We're a growing family. We're a growing community. And you support all of us, okay? I know some of y'all might have y'all favorites, and that's okay. But I got to promote everybody. Now, you have been in the House of the Princess, okay? And it is now time for me to turn out the lights. You have a great night.
Night.
Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.